ओके सर।
Morning, ma'am.
मॉर्निंग।
Very good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good
मॉर्निंग।
morning.
नमस्कार।
स्टार्ट करें।
जी नमस्कार मंत्री जी, कैसे हैं आप? जी करिए स्टार्ट।
आलोक जी स्टार्ट।
Today we have inauguration of this Organic India Pvt Ltd. And this unit was sanctioned in 2018 April. It was completed in 2020. This total project cost was around 55 crores, and we have given grant of 4.8 crores. Now the request the promoters to do the welcome address.
Kindly mute your mic. Only आलोक जी स्टार्ट करो। आलोक जी स्टार्ट। हेलो मिस्टर आलोक।
Sir, I request you to please start.
Would you like me to start now, Alok?
Yes, please start.
Namaskar to everyone. Honorable Minister Madam, Srimati Harsimart Kaur Badal, Shri Ramesh Vakili, Srimati Subramaniam, Secretary, all senior members of the ministry, respected board member of Organic India, ladies and gentlemen, and all my Organic India family members. A heartiest good morning and welcome. It's a real pleasure for me to welcome you all to this inauguration ceremony of our new unit in Barabanki, in the presence of Honorable Minister and other esteemed delegates of the ministry. I must say that this is a very innovative initiative by the Ministry of Food Processing to create a virtual inauguration. Normally we are together physically, and yet those circumstances force us to be innovative, and I do appreciate the opportunity to join you from Australia. I see people from Hong Kong, America, Switzerland, all across India, different geographical locations and different time zones. And yes, we can all come together for this auspicious occasion. It's a great honor for Organic India and for the team of Organic India to be recognized by the Indian government, and for the Indian government to recognize the deep purpose that Organic India is standing for. From the very beginning in the 90s when we started, the sole purpose of Organic India is to integrate the ancient wisdom of India and to bring it to consumer all across the country and all across the world, and to be a trustworthy global leader in providing holistic solutions. And if anything, COVID-19 has just shown all of us how badly do we need to come back to nature and to live by the old culture and wisdom of India. Organic India success story is a living proof that sheer abundance can be created with an uncompromising commitment to environmental and social responsibility. We have turned thousands of acres from devastating chemical agriculture into sustainable agriculture that support the soil and the environment. We've been very fortunate to create very deep love relationship with farmers community all across the country to transform their villages and their communities. And we have done that in a way that still allow us to compete in the marketplace. And I must say that 30 years ago when we started the company, people suggested the professional multinational agencies, they told us, change your name from Organic India to something else because India is not a great brand name in the West. People don't associate India with good quality and hygiene. And we say, we are about to change all that. I know I don't look like this, Madam Minister and respected Minister, but in my heart, I'm a very proud Indian. And what India stands for is badly needed, not just for India, but for humanity at large. Those are times of great change for humanity and for the planet. And the offering that comes from India is essential for the healing of humanity. Is the teaching of Lord Krishna to Arjuna that you have to be at the heart of the Lord, but you also have to be in the battlefield. It's not either or. We have to be in both places at the same time. We cannot just get lost in the battlefield and allow the greed to dominate us. Distraction. We have to be at the heart of the Lord where we remember that we are all children of God. There is one Mother Nature that we have to respect. But then we also have to be at the battlefield and be able to execute and be successful. And this factory we are inaugurating today is a beautiful embodiment of that. It's the most advanced factory in UP, in India, lead platinum factory that is delivering to over 40 countries around the world and healing people everywhere. So it's my great honor to be with all of you. And I'm very proud that the Indian government is partnering with us. Organic India is a proud ambassador of India in the world, but also in India itself. We need to remember what we stand for. And we need to support each other in allowing a new way of living to emerge, where we are respectful to all life and to all culture, and very importantly, to the one mother of all of us, Mother Nature. So I'm very grateful that you're joining us today, and I'm making a firm commitment that we will continue to be a beacon of light in the corporate world and being a living embodiment of love and consciousness in action. This is the heart of Organic India, to be a living embodiment of love and consciousness in action. We are grateful for your support, and we are looking forward to keep on advancing this very important mission, because more than any other time, this is the time for those changes to take place. I am humbled by your presence, and I'm gratefully passing on to our loved CEO, Abhinandan Doka, to take the ceremony from here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Balaji. Once again, warm welcome to all. And ma'am, I recollect 1.5 months back, we had interaction, the industry from UP had interaction with you, where I earnestly requested you if you could physically come and inaugurate and see our factory. And we are honored that in this tough time, and today we have been really have this opportunity that there is a virtual inauguration of the unit, which we are so proud of. So I would now request Mr. Balram Singh, who is our Chief Operating Officer, to actually walk us through the project. And in these times, we have created a small video which virtually will walk us through the factory as well. Balram ji.
बलराम जी आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही। आलोक जी
अनम्यूट आलोक जी अनम्यूट।
Thank you, Abhinandan ji. So we have a very unique unit here, wherein we manufacture and blend herbs in the form of tea bag. This is not only unique in India, but I will say it is unique in the world. So this factory has an area of 4 acres with a capacity of 2 metric ton per day, which equals to almost like 25 million tea bags every month. Apart from tea bags, we also manufacture loose tea, cans or caddies, which is around 5 lakhs a month. Total project cost was 55.13 crore rupees and eligible project cost was 29.22 crore rupees. So we are very thankful to the ministry for granting us 4.8 crore rupees as a grant. The total project duration was 2 years. We were to complete it by December 2018, and we were more or less on the time. Other financial details are listed in the table. The project cost, the details are as given here under. The building and technical building was, the total we spent 15.68 crores. The approved cost was 11.66. Plant and machinery 13.44. Actually, we spent 24.88. The total project cost, we spent 45.93. And the approved cost was 29.52. Currently, we employ 156 people directly on roll of Organic India. Indirectly, we employ around 228 people. Apart from that, we also work with 2,000 farmers across India, and we have about 10,000 acres of land certified. We work with these farmers since over 20 years now. So as a principle, we work only with small and marginalized farmers. The idea is to increase their income by growing high-value medicinal plants with them. So we export to more than 30 countries, which include USA, Australia, New Zealand, UK, Dubai, Czech Republic. This is our principle which we live every day. So we practice ethical, accountable, reliable, trustworthy, holistic, socially, environmentally, and economically responsible. Every day we practice these principles. The plant is certified for good manufacturing practices. It is also certified for hazard analysis and critical control point, which is basic requirement of a food factory. The plant is also certified as per ISO 9001-2018 ISO standards. The plant also is certified for all major organic production standards of the world, that is NPOP for India, NOP for United States, EU organic regulations. Apart from this, this is also certified as per Japanese organic production standards. We also have certification on non-GMO. Apart from this, our plant is very unique, I will say, because we have the highest environmental certification, LEED, that to platinum. It is very common to see buildings with the platinum certification, but it is rarely you can see factories being certified as platinum by the LEED. So this was built in right from the beginning. We have the building design and direction was selected in such a way so that maximum daylight comes in, at the same time direct sunlight does not come inside. We have a 125 kilowatt solar plant, and we have water harvesting system. In the rain, you will not find even a single drop of water. Everything is charged. We have a sewage treatment plant wherein we treat all the effluents, and these are utilized for our gardening and flushing the toilets. Green grass, we have pavers also, where our parking is there, that is also green, and the plant is also compliant to WASTU. So thank you very much.
Now, madam, I will share the video of unit.
Everyone which is
Thank you, sir.
not
I will
please
request
go to
Abhinandan sir
mute.
to please carry on with the event.
वीडियो दिखाई दे रहा है? आवाज आ रही है?
Thank you, Balram ji. I think I'm getting goosebumps, to be very honest, every time when I see the factory, the love with which every brick has been created. Uh, very excited to see that. Ideally, ma'am, it would have been really great if physically you would have been there and actually inaugurated it. Nevertheless, there will be times when things will be normal, and definitely we would be looking forward for you to come and grace the occasion. However, in this virtual world, on behalf of Honorable Minister, we also created basically an inauguration where we will be unveiling the foundation stone. So I would request Dinesh ji, who is Director for Organic India, to please honor on behalf of the ministry. Dinesh ji and Ritesh ji, can we unveil the foundation stone on behalf of the minister and ma'am?
Hello.
Thank you, Dinesh ji. Now I would request, ma'am, if you could really say some few words, because this is very rare that entire Organic India family, employees right from bottom to top, and our board of directors are here. We have been talking internally how the food processing ministry is helping the entire industry. When I last interacted, I also debriefed it to the board, and they were really excited. And today, I think we have that opportunity where we can hear from you something about what you feel about the factory and your thoughts. Yeah, so I would now request Honorable Union Minister Shrimati Harsimrat Kaur Badal ma'am to say a few words.
Sir, MOS.
Sorry.
MOS.
Yeah, sorry, it's my mistake. I think we are also lucky to have the Ministry of State today praise this occasion. I would request Honorable Minister for State Sri Rameshwar Teliji to say a few words to the forum.
नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर।
आज के इस प्रोग्राम में उपस्थित हमारे दीदी एवं माननीय मंत्री मिनिस्टर ऑफ फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्री श्रीमती हरसिमरत कौर बादल जी, मिनिस्ट्री के ऑफिसर्स, ऑर्गेनिक इंडिया के प्रमोटर एवं अन्य महानुभावों का मैं स्वागत करता हूं। मैं ऑर्गेनिक इंडिया प्राइवेट लिमिटेड के प्रमोटर का अभिनंदन करता हूं, जिन्होंने इस प्रोसेसिंग फैसिलिटी का निर्माण किया, जिसके द्वारा हमारे किसान भाइयों, प्रोसेसर्स एवं कंज्यूमर्स का लाभ मिलेगा। यह प्रोजेक्ट आसपास के क्षेत्र का विकास करने में भी सहायक होगा। एक मजबूत फूड प्रोसेसिंग सेक्टर किसी के विकास, वैल्यूएडिशन एवं निर्यात को बढ़ावा देने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है। भारत सरकार किसी क्षेत्र और फूड प्रोसेसिंग सेक्टर के विकास के लिए कटिबद्ध है। प्रोसेसिंग के अभाव में एक बड़ी मात्रा में पेरिशेबल फूड्स एंड वेजिटेबल खराब हो जाते हैं, जिसकी वजह से मार्केट में इन उपजों का दाम भी बढ़ जाता है। फूड प्रोसेसिंग सेक्टर के विकास द्वारा हम मूल्यों को स्थिर रख सकते हैं। इससे न केवल किसानों का उपज का अच्छा दाम मिलेगा, बल्कि रोजगार और निर्यात भी बढ़ेगा। हमारे मंत्रालय प्रधानमंत्री किसान संपदा योजना स्कीम के द्वारा फूड प्रोसेसिंग सेक्टर को सपोर्ट कर रहा है। वर्तमान के कोरोना महामारी के दौर में चुनौतियों और बढ़ गई है। हम सभी को इस सिचुएशन का एकजुट होकर सामना करना होगा। मुझे जानकर हार्दिक प्रसन्नता है कि इस यूनिट में प्रयोग होने वाले चाय आसाम से आती है। यहाँ पर चाय का तुलसी और दूसरी तरह के पदार्थों के साथ ब्लेंड करके फ्लेवर्स चाय बनाई जाती है। इस यूनिट के द्वारा तकरीबन 350 लोगों की रोजगार मिलेगा और 5,000 किसान भाइयों का फायदा होगा। मुझे खुशी है कि हमारे मंत्रालय द्वारा प्रधानमंत्री किसान संपदा योजना में अब तक यूपी में 60 प्रोजेक्ट को अनुमोदन दिया जा चुका है, जिनकी लागत तकरीबन 1,182 करोड़ है और ग्रांट का मूल्य है 327 करोड़। मुझे पूर्ण आशा है कि यूपी सरकार भविष्य में अपने उद्यमों को और प्रोजेक्ट लगाने के लिए प्रेरित करेगी और हमारी नई स्कीम एफएम फॉर्मुलेशन ऑफ माइक्रो फूड एंटरप्रेन्योर्स और टॉप 2 टोटल को सफल बनाने में भी पूरा सहयोग करेगा। मैं आशा करता हूं कि यह यूनिट किसानों के जीवन में समृद्धि लाने में और रोजगार के नए अवसर सृजित करने में सक्षम होगी। मैं पूर्ण यूनिट के प्रमोटर को शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। अपनी बात यहीं समाप्त करता हूं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
अभिनंदन जी, अनम्यूट कीजिए अपने को।
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your encouraging words. Really motivates us. Now, I would request Honorable Union Minister for Food Processing Industries, Srimati Harsimrat Kaur Badal ma'am, to say a few words to the forum.
Honorable Minister of State for Food Processing Industries, my colleague Rameshwar Devi ji, all the promoters of Organic India, all the workers, all the officers present from my ministry, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a golden occasion for all of us, and personally, I feel extremely proud that despite these tough organic times, we have, like your promoter said right in the beginning, Mr. Mitra said that this new form of inauguration has given us all an opportunity from across the globe and across the state to come together and be a part of this very important function today, where we are inaugurating our ministry's first organic unit. And I'm proud to say, from the video that I have seen, I can safely and confidently say that this is going to be one of the ministry's flagship units that has been promoted. And I foresee that it's going to go a long way in making brand India a global name. I can see that how each brick has been laid with not just great love and care, but with a great deal of thought and with passion. The fact that you have done it with Vastu, the fact that you have got Lord Buddha under the Bodhi tree, that you've got all the other gods over there, shows that it's the blessing of Almighty, the blessings of nature. And when human beings who believe in this entire karmic force comes together, I don't think there's anything that can stop the unit from making huge progress. And what makes me extremely happy is that we always believe that organic, the superfoods of India, the health, the aromatic, the medicinal plants of India, all these strengths of India, or thousands of years, which have come down from generation to generation, it's time for the world to know about it. It's sad to see that many of these practices are disappearing from our modern day lives. We turn towards medicine, towards doctors for the smallest things, when these very things were treated by our grandmothers and great-grandmothers with these little nuskas which they had passed down from generations, all based on plants and herbs. It's time that these things need to be brought back, because COVID has taught us all that it's not mankind which rules the universe, but it is nature, Mother Nature, that rules us. And I think COVID has taught it to all of us across the powerful economies of the world, where everybody has had to bow down to Mother Nature and realize that nature is strong and we need to live within the norms of nature. And what can be more beautiful than living in the norms of nature than going the organic way, getting rid of the chemicals and pesticides, which is the root cause of most of the diseases today. And Organic India talks about tea, for which India has always been famous. And in fact, my Minister of State comes from the Northeast, which is most famous for all the varieties of tea. In fact, I was wondering that the only thing you never mentioned about your unit is to where you get your tea from. Are you growing it in UP and in and around Barabanki, or is it coming from the Northeast, which is famous for our tea gardens? So, quite I congratulate you and for the wonderful job that you have done of benefiting our farmers, of making India's brand of tea, which was already famous globally, but to bring in the organic brand and to know the health benefits of that, and how you are helping thousands of farmers, providing employment also to many of the youth in UP, as well as exporting it to so many countries, that brand India is becoming a global name. And in that global name in the organic sector, I hope in the years to come that Organic India will shine out like a shining beacon and make us all really proud. I would like to say here that if I had a way to certify our best projects, you may have got the LEED Platinum certification, which is indeed a great accomplishment, because I think it's one of our few projects, or maybe the only project to have this certification. And I think even in our ministry, we're going to start a process of certifying our units. And I'm very sure out of all the projects that I've seen, I'm sure Organic India is going to be competing for the top position for that as well. I look forward to the day that I can come and see your unit, because I too belong to Gorakhpur, which is not too far from Barabanki, and I would love to see you open up another unit over there. And I would also like to say here that, as you all know, that from our ministry, once you have completed your projects, 2 years later, you can apply for a second grant. So since you have completed your project in January of 19, I think after January of 2021, you will be ready to apply for your next project as well, and we would be happy to assist you. And I hope that it would be either in my hometown of Gorakhpur, or in my state of Punjab, or any other place which suits you. And we must ensure that we work together, and not just your tea, but how we can bring the other superfoods of India as well, be it the turmeric, be it the millets, be it our aromatic or our medicinal plants, or any of our organic produce. How can we even help Organic India, brand India in global fashion in the organic sector, in the ready-to-eat sector? You know that food processing sector in India is growing at a phenomenal rate. It's been growing at over 8.5%. It's been made one of the champion sectors for the government to focus on, and promoting exports is our priority for our government as well as for my ministry. So we would be happy to assist you to capture new markets. I hope we do not lose contact, but we work together closely to help Organic India brand go into those markets where you have not been able to reach out. We would be happy through Invest India to connect you to many new people. I know that there is a big organic company as well as a tea company in the US who has been asking me again and again that where can we source organic tea from India. And I'm just waiting for you to send me the movie that you just showed of your company, because I can't wait to send it out to those people. I'm sure they will get in touch with you, and we can help you find new promoters and new people to partner with to help your business grow. So I congratulate Mr. Mitra, Mr. Abhinandan, your entire team that has joined us today. It's indeed a proud moment for all of you and for us. Wishing Organic India all the best. And I hope that we can take your unit to new heights. We expand to even newer pastures, which maybe you have not considered today, but after today, you will consider them. And together with Ministry of Food Processing Industry, Organic India, we make India and our government proud of this unit of yours. Thank you so much and wish you all the best.
Totally out of protocol, I will just jump in to let you know that Organic India is not just doing tea, we're also doing tea, but we're doing Tulsi tea. We are the first company on the planet that brought the knowledge of Tulsi, which is the super food on the planet, and brought the knowledge and the energy of Tulsi to 50 countries around the world. We're the first one to do that. So it's not just tea. It is the first company to do Tulsi tea. Secondly, 20 years ago, we launched turmeric in the US market, and ashwagandha and triphala. Those are our leading product in the globe. So we are devotees of India wisdom and knowledge, and very committed together with you to keep on expanding what humanity needs right now more than anything. So everything that you say landed in our heart, and our commitment is firm and unshakable to keep on expanding and bringing the knowledge, the wisdom, the values, the core values of India to the rest of the world. I am very grateful for your speech, landed in my heart, and give us a lot of strength and power. Your passion has been felt. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bharatji, and thank you, ma'am. You know, honestly, I had goosebumps when you were talking. It's, you know, like, is the biggest endorsement for Organic India that our vision and philosophy has been really recognized, and it gives really a big strength for us that what we are doing, we will have strong pillars, and we will expand and make India proud. You know, one of the things when we say Organic India, we also want to be the reason where we make India organic. You know, how can this revolution expand across the country, because that's the only way to have healthy conscious living.
So I would give another suggestion, Mr. Abhinandan, since all your promoters are here, that you must apply in the ministry for an agro-processing cluster, which is you put up common facilities and you can put up 5 units. You get a 35 crore subsidy for that. And what would be wonderful, that if you would put up this common facility and Organic India would make all the organic things, not just tea, but the other things. Even simple things like, I know that I'm a great believer of Tulsi. Every morning I have my Tulsi leaves in my water, but there are certain seasons where these leaves are not available. Why should we not have nicely sun-dried or modern technology dried Tulsi leaves, which can be put in water and they become like fresh Tulsi leaves, or maybe so many other things. So if you put up an agro-processing cluster with units of different things on organic, I think that could be your project number 2. So start planning and start thinking. We're here to assist you.
Well noted, ma'am. I'll appreciate your inputs, and we'll definitely seriously look into it.
Thank you.
I'd like to take opportunity to do word of thanks. You know, first I thank the entire board, because our board is spread. You know, like one of our board members is right now in Switzerland, one is in Hong Kong, Mr. Mitra is in Australia, and few of us are in India. So
please introduce me to your board members and to who they are and where they are. Because I could make out that Mr. Mitra is sitting in a beautiful surrounding, and I was trying to figure out what it is. Of course, down under is one of my favorite countries, so no wonder. But do introduce me to the rest and where they are as well.
I'll do that. So Mr. Bharat Mitra currently is in Australia, and he needs no introduction. So he has already spoken. Lauren Chapis, he is right now also in Australia. Lauren, if you can raise your hand. Subrata Datta.
I saw Mrs. Nanda also somewhere.
Yes. Subrata Datta, he is right now in Hong Kong. He is also one of our board member. And Elizabeth Nanda, she is in India, in Delhi, and she is also here for this meeting. So these were part of the board members. Some of them could not attend, like US. You know, it's late night, so they could not attend. But their heart is already there, and they will feel very proud of this moment as well. Wonderful. I would thank the board members and the extended Organic India family to grace this occasion and make it really feel proud about it. My special thanks to Honorable Union Minister for Food Processing Industry, Srimati Harsimrat Kaur Badal, and Honorable Minister for State Mr. Sri Rameshwar Teli for taking out precious time and actually giving us blessing, which only will give us strength to stand going forward. My sincere thanks to Srimati Pushpa Subramaniam and all senior members of the Ministry, Government of India, for providing consistent support. And it's not that, because the way even the subsidy was granted and the way the ministry responded to our queries, or this thing was very smooth, and that actually gave us a lot of confidence that yes, when you have support of the ministry, I think we can really be courageous enough and drive the things on priority. I think we also want to thank, for the subsidy of 4.8 crore which was provided. It was great help for us in fulfilling our vision towards our journey, because it's only the interim phase of the journey. There is way to go. I also want to thank media, IT team and PAT team, PMA team, including Mr. Nalin, and for their continuous support. And I know that from last 3-4 days we have been working that there is no technical glitches during this virtual inauguration, and I'm thankful that it went on very smoothly. I thank for that. And I again want to thank that this morning has become a memorable morning for Organic India. And we are looking forward for more of such occasions where we share happiness and joy with not only the ministry, with the world. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Alok.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alok ji, for successful inauguration.
Hello. Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
ठीक है सर, लीव करते हैं क्या, और कुछ है?
नहीं, अब तो लीव